Nithyananda. So today the world is in need of a big breakthrough. And since the pandemic, people are seeking transformation, not just venturing into a new career or choosing to change the way they relate with the world, but a deeper connection within the inner selves. And as we navigate the global pandemic and societal changes, many of us are turning towards spirituality and discovering the transformative power of meditation and yoga, which is a small part but fundamental rooted in Hinduism. Today, more than ever, it is important to recognize the uniqueness and the utility value of Hinduism and educate ourselves of the right narratives of Hinduism, which is the reason for this video. Fortunately, there are many exciting developments happening right now that are spearheaded by KAILASA, led by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivoham. And let us find out why Hindu nation is needed, why it's relevant to you, to humanity, and why the Hindu identity must be protected, and how we can contribute and become a part of the most significant history, Kailasa. When we think of Hinduism, we think of yoga, meditation, vegetarianism, these basic things. But did you know that Hinduism once flourished in 56 nations across ancient India and beyond, the motherland, and contributed immensely to the world over the ages? So these contributions include cosmology, consciousness, Ayurveda, the concept of surgery, the surgical science, which is the Sushruta Samhita, astronomy, physics, mathematic inventions such as the Pythagorean theorem, the algebra, trigonometry, calculus, all these that laid the foundation of modern mathematics, and the entire world studies and lives by it day by day. Gravity, mentioned in the Rig Veda, the number zero coming from the word Sanskrit, meaning nothing, and Sanskrit itself, the mother of all languages, yoga, the science of enlightenment, and so much more. If you are fortunate to have a guru who can teach you these deeper truths on the various aspects of Hinduism, Hindu scriptures, and being able to give an explanation that speaks to you, that is relevant to you, it is a rare blessing. But really, if you ever have the chance to understand the teachings of the scriptures, the Vedas and Agamas a little deeper, you will see how scientific it is, how applicable it is, and how it explains the science of enlightenment, existence, the greater context of life, how to live, the universe, consciousness, and so much more. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, he defined the Vedas and Agamas as the fundamental principles of existence. He says your existence as individual self, or your existence as part of the society, your existence as part of your family, your existence as part of your community, your existence as part of your country, your existence as part of the humanity, your existence as part of cosmos. In every level of existence, there are some fundamental principles to manifest what you want as reality. Mahadeva, Sadashiva, explains this science as Agama. According to the 2016 United Kingdom study, Hindus scored above national average for happiness, and the study analyzed the well-being data for over 300,000 adults in the UK, and over the 3 years assessed areas such as life satisfaction, fulfillment, feeling of worthiness, and anxiety. And the studies are prevalent. You can see how Hindus are the happiest amongst all other ethnic origins or religions. Other studies have shown that yoga can positively impact mental health and help those who even experience trauma or abuse. Adverse childhood experiences are linked to poor mental health outcomes, but practicing yoga and meditation have found that it can really help individuals increasing their sense of personal value and develop skills such as intention and much more. This is a powerful reminder of the benefits of yoga rooted in Hinduism and the power that it has to relieve stress, anxiety, reverse trauma, bring transformation, improve physical health, planting the seed of consciousness. So these are the studies of the adverse childhood experiences. As you see, the yoga and meditation practice has brought huge improvements indicated by these categories. And another point I'd like to mention, Hinduism does not believe that no particular religion is better than another, teaching tolerance and respect for other religions. And there is also no concept of conversion in Hinduism. So it is literally the manual for living the most fulfilling life. And they've been revealed by the ancient enlightened beings, the saints, and the masters who have mastered these sciences and who wrote these scriptures and passed them down from generation to generation, from guru to disciple to the next generations. And today, this knowledge transfer happens still through the guru lineage tradition. In order to keep the authenticity alive, it must be taught from the Hindu gurus, who are the only source that can transmit the knowledge while giving the experience, thus keeping the traditions, keeping it alive. My guru, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Nithyananda Paramashivoham, he has been traditionally recognized at a very young age, and even before through his Nadi birth chart readings, as the incarnation of Paramashiva. He has been groomed by his predecessors, who make up some of the most prolific, deeply revered, and well-respected saints and gurus who have formally inaugurated him at a very young age and throughout his early adulthood as the pontiff of some of the most ancient, largest, and one of the most authentic spiritual lineages. And he is teaching the science of enlightenment today widely to keep these amazing traditions and contributions alive. Swamiji has started this lifelong mission of reviving the Hindu nation. And today, KAILASA stands as the first and only Hindu nation since the last Hindu nation, Nepal, which became secular in 2008. But have you ever wondered why Hindus and Hindu gurus and Hinduism are increasingly targeted? Despite being the most significant, richest ethnic minorities and contributing richly to society, why do they lack a homeland like other major religions? What will happen if there is no more Hindu nation? For instance, if you see Indonesia, Mecca, Saudi Arabia, Jerusalem, and Vatican City, these independent states are home to Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. And Hinduism also deserves a homeland and a safe haven where our sacred sentiments can be freely practiced and expressed without discrimination or fear of persecution. Take a look at the countries in the Middle East. They have their state religion enshrined in their constitution. But in Hinduism, even in its motherland, a constitution mandates a secular state. Hindus are persecuted, sadhus are lynched, Hindu gurus are illegally tortured, publicly humiliated, defamed, innocent, but some are even jailed for life. And even in other countries where Hindus form a majority, such as India, Nepal, and Mauritius, there is no actual place where the Hindu identity can be protected. This lack of sanctuary for Hindus and Hinduism is something to think about, especially as Hindus' contributions to society are immense, significant, and extremely valuable. As a devoted Hindu, I believe it is essential to recognize the importance of a Hindu nation as a means of protecting our invaluable legacy from eroding and dying off. Hinduism has left a deep imprint shaping other religions and cultural practices and societies around the world. Each person has been benefited by Hinduism one way or another. For example, in Latin America, we see the influence of Hinduism on the Mayan civilizations and other indigenous cultures. Similarly, if you see in the Southeast Asian countries, like in South Korea, millions of people trace their lineage back to the Ayodhyan princess Suriratna, also known as Queen He Huang-ok, who married King Suro. Hundreds of South Koreans visit the birthplace of Lord Ram in Ayodhya today to connect with their roots and pay homage. So these highlights the rich Hindu legacy and the profound connections between Southeast Asia and other countries. In addition, not only Hinduism is one of the most influential belief systems globally, contributing immensely to society and humanity, as we have seen. But Hindus worldwide have also accomplished success in various fields. For instance, they are the highest income earners. You can see in this data right here. This achievement is further reflected in the fact that 96% of Hindu Americans have college degrees, which is the highest amongst all religions in America. In addition, 57% of them have some postgraduate education, which is nearly 5 times the national average. Hindu Americans further have surpassed Jewish Americans in both educational achievements and household incomes, which is a significant accomplishment. They also occupied some of the most highest income occupations, ranging from top executives, technology entrepreneurs, doctors, lawyers, and investment bankers. You can see Ajayapal Singh Banga, he is the executive chairman of MasterCard. Ajit Jain, he is the vice chairman of Berkshire Hathaway. Anjali Sud, she is the CEO of Vimeo. Arvind Krishna, CEO of IBM. Satya Nadella, CEO of Microsoft. Despite Hindus not having a country to call home, the Hindu identity have a great utility value for individuals and the world as a whole. We have seen the top CEOs and executives who are shaping the modern world, and they come from Hindu background. It is no coincidence because Hindu traditions instill values and ethics that shape individuals to be successful starting from a very young age. Hinduism's contributions to the world are vast and significant, including economically, but its emphasis on yoga, non-violence, vegetarian lifestyle, women empowerment, all these even contributes to gender equality, promoting peaceful coexistence, health consciousness, environmental sustainability. Further, Hindu scriptures provide guidance on important topics such as respecting women, how a child should be raised in Gurukul, exploring gender identity, practicing brahmacharya or celibacy, or wholesome food habits, including how food should be cooked and eaten. So there's so much that Hinduism teaches that is so contributing and life positive. And this contributes to healthier lifestyles for humanity and can really have a positive impact on even crime and drug abuse rates. And did you know that some of the lowest divorce rates are among Hindus and are supported by this data, reflecting the importance of family values and sanctity of marriage in Hindu traditions. This contributes to stable families and supportive environment for individuals to grow and thrive. Fortunately, the world is increasingly recognizing the unique principles and utility value of Hinduism. Hinduism offers profound solutions to global issues that impact our daily lives, including discrimination, inequality, sexual violence in the workplace based on race, religion, gender, whatever it is. The world is adopting more of a holistic approach, and they are turning to more holistic solutions to problem solving and prioritizing human capacity. World leaders are prioritizing youth development. World leaders are recognizing the importance, the significance of the science of yoga, deeply rooted in Hinduism. And yoga is well known for promoting mental and physical health, as we've learned, and is even being incorporated in school curriculums in countries such as Saudi Arabia today. So it is essential to protect the Hindu identity, as without it, the context, authenticity, traditions, the true essence of Hinduism could be lost. Only Hindu gurus who uphold the authenticity and integrity of Hinduism while being protected to be able to deliver the truth without controversy and fear of being persecuted for delivering the truth as it is, can keep it alive in its purest form. Finally, a Hindu nation is crucial for the protection and promotion of our rich cultural heritage and the right narratives of Hinduism. Hindu nation is needed with its own sovereign land. The territory for Hindus to be able to exist peacefully without discrimination or persecution, with its own laws, with the Hindu court, just as there are the Jewish court, the Beth Din, the Islam Sharia court, and the evangelical Christian court. A Hindu court is also necessary to restore legitimacy of the Hindu judicial system. It is essential and a prerequisite to reestablishing the Hindu civilization, as there is currently no territory in the world that respects the legal authority of Hinduism, the Dharmashastras. And investing in the Hindu nation is investing in a more enlightened, conscious, and wholesome society for the future of humanity and the future of Hindu children. This investment will ensure that Hindus and Hinduism's achievements and success are spread on a much larger scale, contributing to society's betterment and securing Hinduism's positive impact for generations to come.